Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be doing a city overview for July 2024. So let's get started. So we're going to start in this corner over here and follow a similar format as to what the last city overview was, so you guys can kind of see between the last video and this video what's new and what has changed. So before I start, if you guys haven't seen that other video, I'm going to pin it in the top right so you guys can check that out. But I'm starting in this corner here. I've been kind of neglecting it for a while. I haven't put these buildings on foundations yet. I haven't remodeled this to fit in the city. I actually don't even know if I want to keep it. So yeah, I have to decide that. I haven't mills plated these roads. I do like this, but I don't know if it's gonna stay here or move somewhere or just get rid of it entirely. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. I did put base plates down here so I can actually put roads in, but other than that, that's pretty much the only change. The buildings are the same, the park over there is the same, or the fountain I mean, and that's pretty much it. So now if we come over here to the museum, you'll see the museum and the park out front. And the park here now has fences, it has a mills plate out front of it, and the road. And so I still need to add in the sidewalk on this side of the street, but I'll do that once I start the train station, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, so this park I think is looking really good. The only thing that's missing is I think I'm missing like 8 or 10 fence elements here. So I just need to find some more or order some more, and obviously the roads. So I can't finish the sidewalk over here until the roads are done or in, but that should happen soon, hopefully, so stay tuned for that. And then we're gonna kind of come over this way, and then we're gonna go around the back and then around. And so this street has remained the same pretty much, the buildings at least. And I did add the median in, and I started adding some foliage and some trees. This video where I work on this is not actually out yet, so definitely stay tuned for that. This was the old design of tree back here, and this is the new one. And so it's a night and day difference, you can clearly see that, but there will be a full tutorial on how to build this in that video. So again, stay tuned for that. But now let's go check out the farm area in the back. Okay, so the farm has been receiving a lot of attention recently, and so I've been working a lot on the wheat field here. It's been completely remodeled once or twice already, and I think it looks great. I just need to order more pieces to finish out this area and make this middle section a little bit more dense, kind of like what's going on over here. But that's fine. I'm very happy with that, which is good. And this area over here, I thought about adding strips of crops here, but I don't know. Because I do start having the hill slope up here, so I don't know how realistic that would look. But that's definitely something I'm going to keep in mind for the time being. But for now, I just put a bunch of foliage in and a couple rocks in here and a bunch of other stuff. And I just broke this plant. But anyways, so I put some rocks in, I put some flowers, there's a squirrel, some mushrooms, a bunny, and a bunch of twigs as well as, grass. And so I think this looks really good. When you look at it from this top angle, it doesn't look the best, but when you look at it like this and from a distance, it's really where it starts to shine. Now, over here, I have a bunch of animals. I do plan on having a horse area, so I don't know what that's gonna look like, so I just left them here for now, and then I'm gonna figure that out later. And then those brown 2x2 round bricks over here are for where I want to put a bunch of trees. I have no idea what those trees are gonna look like. I just know that they're gonna be relatively large, but that's as far as I got with those. And then over here is where the start of the mountain is, and so as you guys can see, I have this water feature here, which is going to extend underneath these two train track segments. And then, yeah, so it's bunch of stone here and then grass over here. And I don't like this corner, how rectangular it is, but that can be fixed. That's not really a problem. But I put this here, this cabin here temporarily, just to kind of show that I'm gonna have a building here. It's probably gonna be about this size, if not slightly smaller, but I don't know. I might modify this, or I might just design something from scratch, but I do kind of like this as it is now. I would obviously have to change a couple things to make it actually fit in the area, but I like it. And the mountain itself is going to kind of come around like this. I have no idea what that's going to eventually look like. Still need to find more pre-molded rock pieces. I need to find a bunch of other slopes as well. So that's a very long-term project. And over here is the train tunnel, or at least one of them. The other end is over there. But I raised this up a brick because of the bridge that's going to be right here. And I know all the colors on it are kind of ugly, but it's all I had right now. I don't have a lot of dark gray pieces, and the ones that I do have, I want to dedicate to this. But the Orient Express does fit through this. It is kind of close on this side wall here, and I think on that one as well. But I think it works fine. I might move it ever so slightly, but it's probably gonna take some shape like that. And then back here underneath the mountain is just going to be a lot of support for when that eventually goes in. And these few track segments are going to help slope up to this height here, and so that the bridge can actually be at a decent height. And then the other train tunnel is over here. So now let's move on down to the rest of the city. All right, so over here, nothing much has really changed. I did add the median, like I mentioned earlier, but I don't have the roads in, I don't have the crossings in, and the building placement is pretty much the same, I believe, as the last city update. So, Brick Bank, Bookshop, Parisian Restaurant, Jazz Club, Holiday Main Street modification, and the Sanctum Sanctorum over here. And then over here has been remodeled, and I added these roads in. I am still short on road plates. Story of my life. And, yeah, so whenever I get those, I'm going to finish that off, finish off the sidewalks. But over here is going to be the start of mini modulars. I mills plated this. It used to be dark gray plate, and now it's light gray. I did that in a video that I started where I tried to create a mini modular, and it just did not work. I really did not like it, and so I just took it apart, and I was like, you know what, I'll just try it again another day. So but yeah, that's pretty much that. This over here, I might add this tile design over here. I haven't really decided. I don't know if that's... I don't really know what else would go here, so I might just end up doing that. And then we're going to kind of move down this way into the train yard. The custom Lego store is still here. That hasn't changed at all. And I swapped out these couple base plates here for green, just so everything here has a green base plate underneath it, and so it just kind of looks more cohesive. And so from last time, you know, this road is new. This train yard is definitely new. The switch tracks are all in, which is awesome. Yeah, the Orient Express does not hit this anymore, so if you guys have not checked out that video where I created this and then ran into all the problems with that, you should definitely check that out. I'll pin that in the top right for you guys to check out. And so we're kind of just walking down this way back towards the front of the city, and this is a custom building that I used to have. Well, I still have it, but I used to like, and I'm going to take it apart at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's probably going to end up becoming one of these mini modulars here, so that's a project for when I decide to reattempt that. But so coming back over here, this switch track is in. This track is not ballasted yet, but I'm going to do that once I start the train station. So let's start talking about that. All right, so here at the front of the table, we have the Palace Cinema, like we saw earlier, and the custom pizza shop and townhouse. That hasn't changed, but over here, I completely demolished the train station, and so it's pretty much a clean slate. I am starting to think about how it's going to look. I want to have the yellow bar on the edge so people know to not walk off the side of the train station onto the tracks. But yeah, I have a couple pieces of track that's already ballasted over here and some pieces that I could just slap on tracks that are not ballasted. So that would just make ballasting all this track a lot easier, because once this is done, all of the track around here will be ballasted, which is great. That's one less project on my hands, but I still have no idea what I want to do here. I would love to make it in a unique color like dark red or have dark green accents or something like that, but I don't have those kinds of pieces. I have a lot of light gray, I have a lot of dark gray and white and tan and stuff like that, and so for now the train station will probably be light gray, but in the future I would love to change that to a different color. But yeah, coming back over here, that's pretty much the entire city as it stands right now. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching all my videos. Thank you guys for, leaving all the comments and subscribing and just engaging with the video. That really means a lot. And I'm going to put a picture of the poll that I posted last week on the screen right now. I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see content about Lord of the Rings and Star Wars stuff, because I have a decent amount of it in my collection, and the majority of you said yes, that you would like to, and of that majority, most of you guys wanted to see Lord of the Rings stuff. So I'm keeping the 3 videos a week for the city, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But on Saturdays, I believe I'm going to upload once a week about a Lord of the Rings mock, where I'm going to be starting it from scratch and building it with you guys every week. And this Lord of the Rings series that I'm planning on starting here on this channel, it's not going to start this Saturday, it's going to start the next Saturday, so the first episode should air on July 27th. So stay tuned for that. So on that note, thank you guys again for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to like the video and subscribe, as well as click the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads, both here in the city and in the future Lord of the Rings mock. If you guys have any feedback for me and you want to see something in particular in the city, either in detail or something new entirely, make sure to leave a comment down below. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.